guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am Saabythesimmer. I hope you're doing well today. So we are back with another kind of like talk through building video. I thought I would do one that was a bit more simple, so I decided to go with the idea of doing kind of a house in the shape of like just a standard square, and we will like kind of decorate it. I'll show you a floor plan that I saw on Instagram, and then we'll kind of like copy it as well, and I'll show you how you can do a kind of simple square shaped house and make the floor plan look a bit interesting. And we have to make the outside look interesting as well, because square houses tend to be a bit boring, like especially on a lot where it's just like a house in the middle of nowhere. So we are gonna have to like make it look a bit like more interesting outside, and it's just a one-story house as well, so we might have to like play around with roofing to make the roof look a bit more interesting as well. But let's get into build mode, and I will show you the image that I'm using as like a floor plan reference. So again, like the last video, we are starting off in this bird's eye view. I just find it easier to build this way, and you will see on the screen the photo that I'm using as a reference. I'm just going to do a standard kind of square. I didn't check to see if it's equal. I think doing it equal would help. So how many squares is that across? 2, 9 across, and then okay, 9 by 9. I don't know if I might need an even number, so I either do 8 or I do 10. Do we go out one more? We'll go out one more. We'll do 10 by 10 just to see if we need any more space or if we can potentially shrink it down. So we shall soon find out. We probably can do 8 by 8 to be fair. So I'm gonna map out the kitchen first, which is on the right side. I'd say probably there. Then the bedroom is pretty much the exact same kind of lengthwise, and then you've got like almost like a 2 by 2 bathroom here. As you know, I always like to keep 2 wide space for any like doors, so I think that should be decent to be fair. I already know the floor plan for this bathroom because of the way that it's shaped and where the door is. It just means that we're gonna have like the shower at the end, bath, and then toilet, and then sink right next to each other essentially. And then we have a bedroom. Again, it's all the same kind of shape, height, weight and size, height and size basically. And then that's the living space, and then we've got a little dining space there. So I'm gonna open this up because the kitchen is essentially open. I'll leave one wall, because in the floor plan it looks like there is a wall still there. I think the entrance of the house is here, which is weird because this is the front of the lot. So I'm gonna have to turn this build around, because I think you enter on this side, because the reference image, I might turn the reference image around so it's facing the same way as I have this image, I mean the floor plan. We do have quite a big lot, so I think I'm just gonna like center the house, and then we will like probably, oh I didn't mean to bulldoze terrain. I think we'll bring it forward a little bit more. We might do a whole like drive and walkway up to the house kind of thing. But yeah, that's pretty simple. That is the floor plan done. It is a very big square, and so how are we gonna make the entrance look interesting? So if we're gonna have a door on this side, I'm gonna put a wall here, and I'm also gonna put a wall here, and I'm going to get this piece here and do that just to like give it some kind of difference. Otherwise a square house can sometimes look very boring, and it can also just look weird. Like to me, I don't know, like in the Sims it just looks really simple and like odd. So bump outs help, they really do. I think anytime you start getting into building, like you go with a square shaped house, and you'll go with a what is this roof called, a gabled roof piece. I just feel like this is just how we all start building. I know for sure I did that myself when I started building, and it wasn't until I started following like floor plans and watching other people build that I started to kind of like understand how to put a house together, or how to put a build together the way I would like to. So I'm gonna add this here, and using this back arrow I'm just gonna level it out with the roof behind it, I'm trying to think what else could we do to the roof to make it a little bit more interesting. I could add this piece, which I forgot what it was called. Is it a half gable? No, I think it's half gable. I think it's called something else. Hipped roof, that's what it's called. We can get a hipped roof piece, go all across the whole of the build, and then using that big arrow, leveling it out with the rest of the roof like that. So we could do something like that. That keeps it a little bit simple, but it also keeps it a little bit more interesting. We could also add in the chimney. There's not a fireplace in this specific build. I can't even talk. This build specifically, but we could easily do so. I'm even tempted to, like, even though like, I'm tempted to just bring this across halfway. Kind of makes it a bit more interesting. I'm tempted to, like, pull that there and pull that back there. That back there. No, we're gonna keep it as it is. Yeah, and I'm gonna put a trim on the roof piece because you can kind of see in the end of it. I normally go for these trims. Yeah, there. Just like that, because there was like that piece there that just felt like it didn't end very neatly. So I feel like adding a trim always helps with that. Then if I feel like I can get a trim that matches like the roof color, it might make a difference. But let's add in a door and some windows now that we have a floor plan. It's because it's a very specific, like a very simple floor plan, a very simple build. It's quite simple to add in doors and windows because you don't have to worry too much about anything conflicting with it. So I might go with like I'm using the door from Eco Lifestyle, and I'm also going to use the matching windows from the Eco Lifestyle pack as well. And then I'm also going to put I'm just going to put 2 windows there. I don't feel like that's the way I need it to be, so I'm going to move it across like that maybe. But definitely going for a lot more modern because I do love a modern build. I might just go with the 1 because now I'm thinking about it, I have the fridge that's going there, and so the window could go there. Then having 1 there means there's 2 sides free, and then it's not symmetrical, and I like symmetry. So if I did that there, does it look weird? Not really. I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna copy this flat piece. I think just having a trim on the ends of the roof might be better than having the actual roof itself. Yeah, I think it's just a bit more simple and clean that way. I didn't mean to move it, I thought I was just copying it. I guess not. I didn't realize I moved it, I thought I copied it, but yeah. Just something simple like that. I'm even tempted to move this roof down lower, or potentially flip it the other way, like that, and then potentially have that roof going in this way. Yeah, I kind of prefer that, to be fair. And then I'm gonna have to sort that trim out because you kind of just need the trim on the other sides now. So this copy here. So I just finished that trim. But when this roof clips in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this forward again. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to place it here. And I'm going to pull in the ends. And then also those ends. And I'm just going to drag it across. And it just looks a bit more seamless than it being like that. So instead of it being like that, I use 2 roof pieces. And I just tuck in this end. And then I just tuck in all the ends for that piece, and then it should just fit seamlessly. But yeah, I prefer the roof kind of facing that way, to be fair, and I feel like it doesn't make this window look so weird now because I can literally just put something here to kind of hide the fact that it's not completely symmetrical. And I'm even tempted to get rid of these windows because it's a lot, but at the same time, I don't know. What do we think? I think we'll keep them for now. I might change my mind again. Let me quickly just add in some lights, even though the windows just really lighten up the place. So it looks like the windows for the bedrooms are just facing out the back. So that's literally just what I'm gonna do. I just realized as well, there's no kind of like back exit for like the garden space. So I guess it doesn't have a back door, which is kind of weird, but maybe this is an apartment floor plan. It could easily be an apartment floor plan, and that's why it doesn't have a back door. But I think we could also fit one in on the side of the kitchen. Just depends on the space we have left. But I think that's some decent sized bedrooms. I might fit in a window. I might, yeah, I'm gonna put in a window, but I'm gonna use a small window. It looks strange, but I think it's I can manage. I hate a bathroom that doesn't have windows. I don't know what it is, but it's just weird to me. I don't know what color scheme I'm going for the outside, so I'll be back when I realize what color scheme I'm going for. Okay, wallpapers, doors, flooring added. I've gone for the new swatches from the base game paneling kind of wallpaper. I was speaking about this in my last speed build. I'm obsessed with the fact that they updated some swatches for this. So I'm using this swatch for the living space. This kind of like sagey green. I don't think it's even sagey green. I think it's more of a lime green for this bedroom. And then I'm using this deep blue. Oh, I'm obsessed with this blue in this bedroom. And then the bathroom, I've kind of added in some extra detail just to make it look a bit more interesting. Added a platform. I'm going to put a shower there. I was going to use the university one, but I feel like I'm adding so many packs to it. But at the same time, I feel like if I've put in like a normal standard shower in there, it's going to cut through the window. So I am actually tempted to just use the one from the university pack, but I'm going to update this trim first. I always use the same trims. I'm even going to go with this one because it kind of matches them in that same actually I am going to go with that one because it matches them very well with that stone, and it's almost going to be seamless. Also, base game gave us some like new doors. It's the standard base game door, but they've added some like distressed wooden swatches to it, and I like it, so we're going with that. We're going with it. And I'm tempted to do a half wall potentially here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in all these standard furniture, and then I will kind of clutter up, decorate, add in some details off of camera. I don't know if we should go for like these counters or these ones. Oh, that kind of cream was nice. This one, yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. So I'm thinking, let's put the grid on. Counter can go there. Oven here. Another counter piece here. And then fridge in this corner, and then island piece. Or I could just use counter spaces here. And then I can put the sink in here. And then there's like a dining table here. So I'm tempted to do a half wall, just to give it a slight bit of separation. I'm not too sure, and I'm not sure if I should go in with some counters here on this side. But then it's kind of blocking that door. So that's what I was tempted to do, like a one tile door. But I do love a slidey door. And there's, to be fair, it's enough space to cook. It is enough space to cook. I feel like as long as you've got 2 counter spaces free, there's enough space to cook. Okay, I don't need the grid on anymore. I don't know if I should go for that basic oven or go for a slightly newer. Oh, I do like that. There's definitely no limit to the price here. Definitely no budgeting done here at all. And then let's get the matching fridge. I love the sun coming through the windows as well. Like, oof. I'm just gonna move it so it's not so like scooched into the wall. Yeah. Let's move it back a bit there as well. I could probably like free place these as well, to be fair. Like there. And then will you snap to it? Just, yes you will. Oh, perfect. Perfect! Let's get a half wall. Just wondering how it would look. I wonder if I should put a column up here. I'm tempted to do one. We've already used get together, so we might as well use the get together columns, which chef's kisses. I just love the fact that it's like square. It's like minimal. It just does what it needs to do. I'm gonna go with this base game one. Let's add in a bin. I'm just gonna put that little one here. I'm probably gonna change the bin, but like I said, I'm just making sure I have all the fundamentals down. We have sink, fridge, oven. Yep. Let's do some cabinets. I did this as black, but it's kind of bugging me. It just stands out a bit too much. I don't know if the white is kind of better. It kind of matches the white countertops, but you're not even going to be able to see it. That's the only thing. So I'm tempted to just go with this one. Cabinets are in. This wall feels so bare. I don't know what I'm going to do on that wall yet, but we'll figure it out when we get to decorating. Dining table goes here, and then like the living space goes here. Let me just pull out the furniture that we're going to use, and I will show you me placing them down. Okay, so I think these are the items we're going to use in the living room. It's a bit of an awkward space because it's right next to the door. I don't normally typically like a house when it's like organized like that, where like the front of the house is literally just walk straight into the living space. Like, I don't typically like that, but we're working with what we got. We're working with the floor plan that we have. I'm tempted to leave that chair there. I just think it's in the way because the dining table chair is going to be there. So, do we actually have a two-seater of this? Let me double check. I think we have a smaller version. I might just use a smaller version. I didn't think this through. Because technically there'd only be like 3 or 2 Sims living here. So, do we really need like a large amount of space? No. Okay, I really want this to be centered, but it's looking quite cramped. Unless I put the TV on a diagonal like there, and then I can keep that larger sofa, to be fair. So yeah, let's go back. Let's try this here. Let's get rid of that and get the tabletop version. I mean, the door is going to swing open to that, but not my problem. Not my problem. So we'll just move that in there. Let's get some more chairs going. And because I'm going to decorate it like off of camera and then like come back and show you guys the final build. I might move this chair to that side maybe. It's a bit squished, isn't it? I'm tempted to plug in my keyboard in all places, so it's still on the diagonal, but like facing here a bit more. See, I might plug in my keyboard so I can alter that, move that space around, but so we can keep this chair here, or I can just move this up. Move this up here. They're gonna put in a little table there. Maybe a plant in there. Nice big leafy plant. I haven't changed the color of the rug yet because I feel like, I don't know. I went with black for the... Ooh, I know. I went for black for the coffee table because I thought we need to bring out some more black from the kitchen. I mean, the only thing that's got some black in it is the cooker, but I thought it would be cool to bring out some black, but I could also be very wrong. It's not as yellow as that wood textures. Could go with the white top. I kind of like it. Like that. And a big plant on top. I don't know what I want to change that coffee table to, but I will change it. I just don't know for what yet. Curtains as well. Any wall decorations I will add on as well off camera. We do also, I forgot to mention, we do have a sim here, so we can play test this build unlike the other. What should we do next? Let's do the bathroom because I think it'll be quick. I did say I didn't want to use like loads of packs, but I think for this we would use Discovery University. This bathroom is going to be very quick and simple. I'm going to put the sink closer to the door because I think that will cause less issues. I think the toilet being next to the door will cause some rooting issues, I think. This is one of my favourite sinks, to be fair. Is there a matching like sink faucet swatch? Yes, this one. So that kind of matches the bronzy tones of the shower, which just makes sense to me. Like, I feel like plumbing matches, right? I'm not a plumber. Don't quote me. I always use this toilet, to be fair. Like always. Always. I'm just good with that. I don't think the colour changes anything else. I think it's just the button. The flush. Even though the Sims still like pull a flush instead of pressing the button on this toilet, but we can't have them all. I'm gonna slightly... Yeah, I don't want to do it that far. Of course, I just want to move it over a little bit. And then add a mirror and toilet paper, all that stuff I'll add off camera. Well, the mirror I'll add now, but everything else off camera. We could use this get together mirror. That's a cute mirror. Oops. I thought I could do like the walls down. But I guess not. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to raise you up. Yep. Raise you up once. Move you across here. Replace. I'm pretty sure there's a matching swatch, to be fair. Yeah, this kind of like light wood. Ooh, that's cute. That's cute. I could have matched it in with this. So I think that's a dark brown. Oh my gosh, sorry. It's a really awkward space for a bathroom. Like that. That looks good as well, to be fair. I like that. I prefer that. It brings in some of the dark tone from the base of the sink. Yeah, I like that. We'll leave it like that. Let me go and grab some stuff for the bedrooms. What am I do? Trying. Okay, so this would be the master bedroom. Or the owner's suite, whatever you call it. I've sized down this cats and dogs rug. These wardrobes. I was debating the wardrobes from Get Together, but I decided to go against them just because they were quite chunky, and these ones are really like slim, so it just fits in a bit more neatly in the bedroom, and also takes up less space because these rooms aren't tiny, but they're not huge either, so I kind of want to just use as much of the space as I possibly can. Ooh, I'm trying to not overlap them so they're not glitching, but I also don't want much of a gap in between them. I want it to feel like it's built in, even though it's not like that, you know? I haven't decided, like I haven't settled on swatches yet. I might have to move the bed over. I like when my bedrooms are centered, but at the same time, it has to make sense, you know? It just has to make sense. That wardrobe is a bit of a tight squeeze, but it's gonna have to do. Let's just slide that bed over. Oh, I wish it was slightly bigger. It was just a bit too big when I had the original size. I'm gonna squeeze this mirror in. I kind of want to tilt it, but I think I'm gonna plug in the keyboard and mouse so I can like rotate it ever so gently. And then let's change some swatches. I don't know about this. Like, I like this bed, I just don't know about the swatches. I like this, I just wish the frame wasn't like tinted. Is it grey or is it blue? It kind of, it looks grey because it kind of matches in with that. If I just do grey wardrobes maybe? Is that helping to blend it all in together? Change the rug. Okay, it's kind of coming together. I'm still unsure if this is grey or blue. I don't know if my eyes are just deceiving me. It's looking more blue than grey. But we'll roll with it. I might have to slide this over free placement. So it's just directly above the bed. I might change the lamps. I'm not feeling them. I don't think they work with the rest of the room. And then these end tables. Maybe the lights are fine, and maybe it's the end tables. Let's move these off. The Get Together ones could be cute if there's like a matching grey maybe. I might go white. That's kind of better. It's better. I'm not sold yet. I'm not fully 100% sold though. I kind of wish I had another like metal mirror to go on here, like here, because I just don't feel like it's working like that. I think that grey is a bit too deep, so I'm gonna lighten it up. I think that's working. I think it's working. I'm not too sure yet. I'm gonna keep the clock here. Actually, I might move it over here. We'll figure it out afterwards in my curtains and stuff. But I think I know which mirror I'm gonna go for. It's not really like got a metal frame, but it's got like something to match at least. Like, we'll just go with that white to blend in with the room a bit more. Yeah, Loki wish that rug was bigger. Can we layer a rug? Let's do it. Let's see if we can get another rug in here. Maybe a circle one, maybe a white circle one, maybe the base game one. This one. Oh, this one. I'll size it up once. Oh, okay. So we'll do that big fluffy one. Let's move you out the way for now. Oh. Let's move you out the way. Let's see you there. And you on top. Is that working? Is that weird? Okay, that's kind of better. I kind of like that it doesn't look like it just looks a bit different. Tempted to change the wallpaper color. I think I probably will. I think it's just clashing a bit with the green and the blues and the greys and the browns. I don't know, it's clashing a bit, so we'll probably change that wallpaper, but you'll see that in the end. This is a child's room. I'm not gonna go for a toddler or anything like that. I'm just gonna go for a child. Thinking maybe the bed that side, so that when we have curtains, and also when I put down the side table or end table. Oh, this guy. I hope it's not conflicting, like it's not gonna cause problems with the bed. I hope it doesn't. But we'll soon find out. Let me get rid of this light. It's a bit weird. The lighting's a bit weird in here. I think because the walls are blue, I don't want to go with like blue furnishing necessarily. I really like this purple bed. I really like this purple bed. I'm pretty sure we have a purple swatch for this little lamp. Or even that spotted one. That's cute. Or the green with the leaves. Purple clouds is cute.
that too much purple though? I'm thinking this one, yeah. Let's keep it a bit more minimal. And let's maybe darken up the swatch. Like a dark brown, or do we do black? I think we'll do the brown. We'll stick with the brown. And then I'm just gonna move it slightly closer to the bed. Just there. I don't know if that's too close or what, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put the toy box in front of the window. I'm gonna put the stuffed toy at the end of her bed. I'm gonna put it at an angle there like that. That's cute. Let's do that swatch. This. I'm probably gonna do that polka dot swatch. Actually, it came with a purple swatch as well, didn't it? This one. This is so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna do it there. I might move it up a little bit. There you go, half grid. I was like, why does it take so long to go to half tile? Like there. The wardrobes, we're going to do the exact same that we did in the other bedroom. I'm just going to replace it. Swatch wise, I might just do the purple if we have like a nice matching one. I don't want it to be too bright, but I don't want it to be too dark. But I'm thinking this lilac is probably the closest we're going to get. Yeah. Yeah, at least it's like not purple right next to each other. It's kind of like spread out a bit. I've got a mirror for this bedroom. What if I go for a brown mirror in this corner? I think I'm going to move it with the keyboard and mouse again, so it's like not like that. I wanted to fit in a desk as well, so I'm thinking maybe fit in the desk over here. I don't know, because the toy box is here, so maybe the toy box like here. Yeah, I might put the desk kind of like in the center of the room here somewhere. Let's bring in that dark brown. Like that. Yeah, I think that's a better swatch, to be fair. I think I'm going to put a lamp on there as well. And again, I'll clutter it up off camera as well. Oh, let's use this one. I haven't used this one in a little while. I know there's like a purpley swatch, but I think just like keep it. This is quite a big light. Let's go for something smaller. I didn't realize how big it was. I think this bedroom's cute. Okay, I'm going to add some details and I'll be right back. Okay, so the house is done. It took me so much longer than I needed it to, thought it would, but we are done. So I will give you guys the tour. We have some neighbors coming over. I've got the weather changing machine in the back, so I could change the weather, even though I just changed it back to summer and it seems to be a lot better in terms of the lighting. So changes made. I literally just copied the front part to here, the side entrance or exit from the garden. And in the garden, I've just used some terrain paints, add some landscaping. We've also got a telescope. We've got what do you call this? A water balloon fighting thingy bucket. We've got a plant out here. It looks a bit lonely over there. I don't know what else to add, but we've got a plant. We've got some lounge chairs. We've got some dining here. Also popped some plants behind it as well. And then I might go to like free cam mode. Yeah, that's better. It's just doing a tour with free cam is scary. I also made a garage because as I was finishing the inside, I was like, oh, we need a space to do some like art. So I thought I'd make a garage space, and I tried to hide the top bit of this garage door from the debug menu, so I just made a platform, as you can see here, and that completely covers it. So if we just have a look, here's the garage. There's not much in here. Oh gosh, there's a big ass car. There's just some bits and bobs I thought would be in a garage. We've got some paintings down there. We've got the easel. We've got some like storage space. And if you go around here, there should be a punching bag. Yep, there's just a punching bag randomly there. This is a little door for the garage as well. And then if we go out, let's go from the front. Oh, I also put the monkey bars. I need to play test this. I don't know if this works, but there's no child on the lot, so I'm soon going to find out. I might have to change the swatch of the stairs to match a bit more with the flooring. It might just be the lighting. But yeah, this is our tester sim here. I forgot you can go into like free cam mode and build mode now. Yeah, anyway. These are some plants. I just got these from the gallery. They were already like excellent condition or good condition, so I just thought I'd get them. I put some like water spray hose thingies. Some more foliage in the back there. We just got different trees with different plants and stuff going on there, which I thought was cute. But yeah, let's go for the front door. You'll see how I kind of changed up the space a bit. So this is the living space as soon as you enter. So originally I was going to put the door in the TV, sorry, in that corner. But I decided to just move everything around and have the TV like straight away as you walk in. You've got the sofa there on the right. Table here. Let me zoom out a bit. And then we've got some more seating. I changed the ceiling color. It's like a stone. It's just a white stone, which I think is really cute. Oh, I didn't mean to pause. But yeah, some neighbors came over. Then we have our dining set, base game table, eco lifestyle chairs. I forgot as well, the siding that you use outside, or the sliding, isn't it? That you use outside is actually from Growing Together. So you can just switch it out for base game if you don't have Growing Together. I think that's pretty much the only thing I use from Growing Together, to be fair. We've got a little painting up there as well. I was trying to put some other things up there, I just don't know what. I put this calendar here from Cats and Dogs. I thought it was cute. It's a bit high now, I'm looking at it here. It is a little bit high. I need a sim to walk past. Yes, a little bit high, a little bit. This area here, didn't add much, just some lights and a mirror. And some switches as well. We go into the kitchen area. I did actually add in some cabinets on this side of the wall. It was clear before, but I did add some cabinets there. And some extra storage. And a microwave and a coffee machine. And then like a little painting. This little like buoy-y. Little boots, framed boots picture thingy. Apron's been in that corner. And then this is the counter space. I did put a curtain over the door. I just liked it. I thought it all blended in nicely. We've got some cutter here. We've got some bread. We've got kitchen roll and a plant. And on this side, I didn't really add anything else other than the hanging lights here. I just thought it was a cute little touch. We've got a fridge, sink, and space to cook on. And then if we go... Let's go to the bathroom. Let's do the bathroom because that's the least favorite. So bathroom, I kept it really simple. We've got a shower in here. That works fine. Toilet works fine. Sink works fine. I tested it out. And yeah, not a lot to show you in here. It's just a light, toilet roll down there with the toilet. We've got a towel. I also put a towel on this side. And then we've also got a photo frame up here on this side of the wall. And a robe. I nearly forgot what this was called. Should we do the child's room? Let's do the child's room. Like, I love the fact that we can paint ceilings. This just looks so much better. It just looks so clean compared to like how ceilings looked before as a default. But yeah, this is the child's bedroom. I added in some extra things. I realized that we didn't have a bookcase in the living space, so I just put this bookcase up here. Added some posters and like clutter onto the desk. The wardrobes on this side. And I also put down this little cute thing. The little clothes hamper that we've got in base game update with infants. I thought it was cute. We've got the stuffed toy. We've got the bed. I added some like pictures up there as well next to it. And I also added in a curtain. Slightly moved over the mirror a bit and changed the swatch of the, what do you call this, toy box. But yeah, I need to play test this bed actually because I don't know if this works if the table's too close. And then the final room is the primary bedroom. We've got a mirror here. We've got some wardrobes. Got the bed and the side tables. Mirror up there. I put in this little corner piece and also these hanging photos or like canvases basically. That's what gave me the idea of like thinking maybe it's an artist that lives here, so I just want to do that. But yeah, I want to take some screenshots because it's all done now. It's all furnished. If you want this build, I am uploading it to the gallery so you can have it. I don't think there's anything else I need to change. Oh, not the fruitcake on the table now. I don't think there's anything I need to change or add. I think it's all done. We can take a little exit out into the garden area. Oh, so pretty, so cute, so lovely. For the rest of the lot with some trees. I didn't do any like terrain painting around there. I just did terrain painting for that actual house itself. I need to get rid of that. 2,000. Okay, well, in this video you get to learn how much the bills are. Bills are 2,000 simoleons. That's a lot of monies. That's a lot of monies. But for 2 sims, potentially 3 sims, so if you have a couple and a child, or if you just have like a single parent and a child or teen, at least a teen can make some money, you know? So it's totally up to you who lives here. Also, I did put like, what do you call them? Solar panels. Wow, my mind's completely blank. Solar panels up on the roof, and also I've got some skylights in the garage. I don't know why, it just needs some more lighting, so I just threw it in there. But this is the floor plan. This is the bird's eye view. This is a 10 by 10 house. It's still a square, but we at least made the square look a bit interesting. Well, I hope you think it looks interesting. I really enjoyed decorating the inside. I had a lot of fun just like making it cute, making it cozy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see me do. If you want to see me do anything in particular, if you want to see how I did the landscaping, because I cut that all out because I knew it was going to take me forever. The little bit of landscaping that I did for this build, I felt like I was doing it for ages. So if you want to watch me do landscaping, then we can do a whole landscaping video. If you want me to do anything in particular, do let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you very soon, guys, for another video on this channel. Take care. Bye.